right. Let's see. Whew. It looks like I'm live on there. Let me just quickly mute the desktop and hear how my voice sounds. Alright. Hopefully everything turns out good. Alright. Let's come in close here. Hi. Oh, this has been a long time. Welcome everybody to Worst Heroes in the Future, and if anyone happens to be here already. I'm your host, Brandon, as I was many years ago, back on YouTube and here on Twitch. It's been a long time. Lots gone on. A lot. Y'all know how life is. Bit nervous because it's been so long, but hopefully we can get right back into the swing of things. You may notice, anyone who has ever watched me before, things may be a little different with what my plans are with Twitch going forward. This is just going to be for fun. I've got a job that takes up a lot of my time, but I want to try and focus on adventure. I want us to have a fun time playing around with each other. I want to have good stories. So I'm going to start off our adventure with Pillars of Eternity, the original one. Now, I haven't played this much at all. I've only played a very little bit, messed around with the classes a little bit in the past. So this should be fun. Hopefully no spoilers will pop up and ruin my time with this game. And hopefully I sound good and you can hear me well. But yeah, let's do it. Let's go have some fun. Pillars of Eternity. It may be a little bit boring at first, as we're going to have to create a character, because I'm going to do a new game. I'm going to play on normal, screw easy mode, as I say now, and then later on regret my decisions, probably. This game's pretty. So essentially the big thing I want to do here on Twitch is I just want to have fun and play through some CRPGs that I just never had the time to do, and I figure this would be a fun way to get me into doing them again. Having some fun.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Sweet. Start the adventure off well. Alright, so let's create ourselves here. So this is a fantasy type game for those who may not know of it. I want to see what I want to create here. I could be boring McBoring and create a human. Try and make someone who looks like me and name him Worston, as I used to do all the time. Back when I did stuff before. I mean, that's not bad. If I wanted to make a melee character, they do get bonus to might and resolve, and might, character's physical, spiritual strength. So yeah, that's actually really good for that. We got Almana, one of the Kith races commonly found near oceans. Not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water. Okay, so they're like kind of cool little like Sort of merfolk kind of deal, I guess. Ah, that sounds wrong. But they look cool. That's a really cool design. They get lots of might, so they're pretty good for that. Dwarf, of course, because dwarf. Where's your beard? You're not a real dwarf. Don't lie. Elves. Oh, the elves look cool in this game. I forgot. We get Dex and Perception. Got the Orlan, the smallest of the races. So they're the furry race. According to the description here, not considered to be civilized at all, also notable for their large ears, two-tone skin, and hirsute bodies. Orlans are commonly found in Air Glanfith. I'm gonna butcher all these names. Get ready for that. That's gonna be a blast. Known for their mental intensity and sharp senses, so they're pretty good for perception and resolve. All right. Then you have the godlike. You've got really weird looking antlers. All right. I'm gonna be boring McBorrington. Let's go human. As everyone immediately just hates the fact that I go human. Oh, we got some sub-race options. All right, what do we got? Savannah folk. In the south of the equator. Fighting spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance. Folk get temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. That's cool. Ocean folk. Once per encounter after being reduced. Same thing. So they all get fighting spirit, so it's just a matter of which look do I like. Now, I'm a ginger, so we're going to go Savannah folk because ginger. They've got nice, fairer skin with a bright red hair just to show me there. So that's pretty cool. Let's give that a shot. All right, for class, Barbarian, Paladin, Chanter. Now, I think I played around with Chanter a little bit. They're kind of a neat kind of melee class that plays phrases and chants in the background and can do special skills and attacks after the fact with them. Powerful magic effects. Yeah, the invocations. That's kind of cool. They're like a bard melee kind of class. It's weird. Got Cypher, another one that doesn't sound familiar. Ability to directly contact and oh my god, I can't fucking read. Directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche using an ally or enemy's essence as the focus of their magic, though most ciphers are still found in the Eastern Reach. Practitioners of this techniques have spread throughout the known world. They're gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Oh, that's cool. Directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. So they're psionic, I guess? Soul Whip. Soul Whip! Oh, that's neat. You know what? Let's, I mean, sometimes going like a fighter class is just way too boring to me. Because they don't, I know, a lot of games don't give them a whole lot of extra stuff to go off of. The Chanter sounds interesting, and I really want to give that a shot. Let's do Chanter. Ooh, here we go. Phrases. Blessed was Wengrith, quickest of his tribe, increases movement rate and reflex of all allies. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Buffy, buff class, nice. Like that. It reduces slashing and piercing damage of enemies. Ooh. I didn't mean to select it, I just wanted to read it. Reduces concentration of enemies. Drains portion of the endurance from all enemies in the area of effect. Oh, I like that. So one thing I think if I remember with this game is you've got your health pool, but you also have your endurance as well. If your endurance gets dropped down to 0, you get knocked down unconscious even though you still have health. So that could be very helpful. An AoE endurance drain on the enemy, that sounds like it could be really cool. All right, so come soft winds of death is definitely one I'm going to take. How about this one? Emboldens allies in the area of effect. Bonuses to fortitude and will. I don't know. Alright, does reflex do anything different in this one? Because it gives plus 10 reflex as well as move speed. Reflex defense allows characters to dodge out of the way. Okay. So reflex is just like the dodge defense. Okay, so that's actually pretty good to buff. But also reducing enemy slashing and piercing. I'm going to go with that one. Let's go with the bonus to reflex. This could be fun. Alright, alright. Oh! What? I have another option. So those were phrases that I picked. Now I have invocations. These must be the actual big things I can cast. Calls beyond the shroud and summons a phantom to fight for the party. Oh! I like me some summons. That may be a cool idea. Reduce damage to reduction of enemies in the area. Meh. Summons 3 skeletons to fight for the party. Alright, alright. 3 bodies to help us out versus 1 ghost. That's cool. This is like necromantic. I like it. Increases the slash and shock damage reduction. Creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemy in the area of effect. Oh, that's cool. Drains electrostatic energy from the environment to create 3 bolts of lightning. And nearby downed enemy to explode. You know what? I want to go with the skeletons. Let's get some Skelebros. Yeah. Yeah, this sounds cool. Alright, so this class, intelligence and constitution seem to be their big points. I definitely like me some survivability. Definitely get some intelligence in there to do some damage. Now, resolve is the secondary. As you can tell with these stars on the side here, the gold stars are really primary ones to focus on. A lot of CRPGs do that. And silver will be like the secondary. So resolve here increases concentration, deflection, and will. Alright. See here. But might will give me more melee damage, which will be something I'm going to probably want being up in the front. So let's put a little bit into that at least. A little bit into resolve to bump that up. And I've got 1 extra point. Let's dump that into con. Make us durable. Let's make us pretty durable here. Alright. Next, culture. Oh. Oh, I can get extra points. Alright. In that case, I'm putting that into strength. I want more strength in here. One of these give me strength. White. Yeah. The Living Lands is the mountainous region of a large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races and a variety of colonial and independent settlements. Gives me might, that's what I want. That sounds good. Oh, and here we go. Backgrounds to give us some extra into our skills. Alright, so athletics is athletics. Mechanics? Okay, that's lockpicking and things like that. I'm hoping I'll end up getting a thief so I don't have to worry about lockpicking at all. Find the siren call of the horizon irresistible. Lore represents characters, a community of miscellaneous knowledge on trivia, often of occult or esoteric topics. That's used for activating scrolls. Oh, that's right. Some of the skills in this give you bonuses. Alright. Survival gives me damage reduction and whatnot. Right. Wasn't there another one that gave you shit? I thought there was. Might not be showing me everything here. But I know I'm going to want at least +1 to survival. I can either go survival and stealth, 2 survival, or lore and survival. Now, lore, that'll let me use scrolls. Stealth is stealth. There it is. Hunter, yeah, all right. Worst in the hunter. Finally I can customize myself. Let's get some purple in here. Oh, what looks good? I kind of like that. I know, I'm a great hunter. I totally look like I blend into the background, don't I? Yeah. Of course I need my red hair. Oh, can I get a little darker though? Oh, yes. Okay. And skin as light as I can because I'm a ginger and I'd pick transparent if I could. All right, do we have an icon? That's a redhead by chance. Not seeing one. That's a good start. I like to have my icons at least somewhat match my character, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. There we go. That looks like me, doesn't it? That ought to do nicely. I'm going to go Hooded McHoodington. That ought to work, since I don't have anything to match me. Oh, look at those red leaves just taped to my face. That looks good. Fu Manchu. Alright, let's just at least give me a goatee. These beards, though. That one's not bad. I'll go with that one. Let's stick with that head there. Now for the hair. Get ourselves a decent hair here. Sorry, everyone. Character creation is always something that takes a while for these kind of games. Trying to get through it as quickly as I can. May have made mistakes on character creation already because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks for agreeing with me. That's
Watch and learn.
really nice. Oh, you sound cocky
Easy
as hell.
does it.
Okay.
What is it?
No.
I'm flattered.
Nah.
Let's go. Steady does it.
Nah.
I've got this. Let's go! Quickly and quietly.
That's not bad.
Ready when you are. I'll lead the way. You're mine. Nothing will slip past me.
Oh, I should pick the cocky voice because clearly I'm going to die right away. So that ought to be a good one for it. Yeah, let's go cocky. And of course, the name Worston. There we go. The purple hunter who totally does not get noticed when he goes hunting. This should do swimmingly. This should go perfectly well. Not to mention, how good is a hunter when their means of being able to do things is to chant and sing, you know? Those animals aren't going to hear me coming. I made a brilliant character there. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love how this game looks. Hopefully everything's running smooth. I don't see anything popping up telling me otherwise. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache, yes, and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the
Whole
hillside.
area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Understood.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Cool. That sounds like fun.
There's a berry grows in these parts.
See?
Small
We're
and
already
pink,
dying.
Called a springberry.
This is going super
about the size
well.
of a fingernail.
A
Give you
plus.
cramps
Perfect,
if you eat it, but the
yes.
frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Alright. Where would I find these
Grow on a bush
berries?
that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are
Nothing
those
you won't
ruins?
see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Thank you, tutorial. Engwithans. Engwithans. How much you want to bet the next time that name comes up, I'm going to absolutely butcher it, and it's going to sound terrible. Just waiting for it. Is it dangerous out
Worry
here?
about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
Alright. What kind of weather do you get out
This
here?
time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick. Born out of the ether.
Beowick.
The spirit's path. Never seen it myself. Never care to.
Why are these huge rocks coming
They
up out of
don't
the
got Opera
ground?
where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Cool.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Alright, I'll go find those berries.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
So it'd be better if we had two people drop dead. Scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own
He
time.
needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
I'm gonna die.
Off with you. Hayadin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beowick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Yeah!
You heard
There's
the
no
man.
way this will
Let's
go
get
poorly.
going
Ready
before
when you
keel
are.
over.
It's not WASD. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Oh! I should... Give me one moment, everybody. I should probably move my camera, as I am blocking the skills. And let's move it right there. I think that looks like a good spot. People can let me know if it's still in the way or whatnot later, but I think I've cleared it, so when I have, say,
Ready when you
myself
are.
selected, you'll see the skills. So you can see what I may be selecting. No, it actually goes up a little further, too. Ah! I'm doing great. Welcome to me coming back to Twitch for the first time in a long time,
Not a
where
problem.
I just butcher everything and do a terrible job. Should be good. Yeah. If I put it there... That looks like it's high enough. So if I say we're to come into this one, I'm not fully blocking it, I don't think. Yeah, that looks like a spot. Just middle of the page. That ought to do super nicely. Cool. But at least I'm not blocking the skills now.
Just say the word.
Alright. Alrighty, so got Duder over here who we can talk to
Anyone need supply?
get supplies if we
Got
need.
a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to the shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Yeah, sure. Because I've got so many things. I've got whatever this is. One's pledge. Oh, endurance bonus. Nice. Okay, cool. I have 100 gold. Ooh, I can actually get starting equipment. What am I using right now? I've got a spear. I don't see a reason to swap that out just yet, so we'll just leave that alone. Giant miniature space piglet. Okay. Hello, NCR. Thank you. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Hopefully the game volume and me are pretty close to each other. I know it's quiet right now as there's just ambiance going. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save companionship. I can equip it. I now have a pig. I now have a pig. Awesome. I've got a crazy blue, sort of ethereal, I guess, pig. I can sort of see through it, so. Alright then. Alright, let's do this. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity as you make your way. Reason reach. Yeah, cool. Hello, Sparfle.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
You sound so cheerful to be helping me. Thank you. Okay, tab does do that.
I'll go on ahead.
Okay, so alt makes me enter like combat mode. This path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Thanks.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Thanks for interrupting me. Oh, all right. So we got here some combat. So the game pauses as soon as combat starts. Thank you. Very clear. It seems to be pretty even. Good. Awesome. I hope my camera's not annoying where it's currently located. All right. Yeah, Pillars of Eternity Combat uses a possible real-time system. Thank you. That's what I was just saying. So basically I want everyone to target. Now, I will probably heavily be using the AI with the other party members as this game goes for now. We'll see if I end up changing that down the road. But I want to kind of just focus on my character to start with. Which already seems to be doing a little bit on their own. So their first chant is using that Come Come Soft Winds of Death. And the Blessed was Wengrith, quickest of his tribe. So when we were doing the character creation, these here give buffs. Debuffs to anyone nearby. The Come Soft Winds of Death. If I'm not mistaken, here we go. Alright. This one drains a portion of the endurance. So it drains 2.2 endurance every 3 seconds on enemies nearby. So I have a constant AoE endurance drain. And if the enemy's endurance goes to 0, they get knocked unconscious, making it easy to hit the mother down. And then the other ability I have here is the Blessed was Rengrid. Butchered. Blessed was Butchered name, quickest of his tribe. This one here increases our move speed as well as giving us bonus reflex for defenses. So we've got these buffs going all the time. And I've got an ability I can use once 3 phrases have been chanted. So I gotta wait until this musical bar goes through 3 phrases, then I can use my ability. Striker. Brandon, miss you, buddy. Hey, I don't actually know your username. Hi, miss you too. Hope things are going well. Oh, it's Nate. Sup, dude. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully everything looks good and sounds good. Alright, let's get into combat here. One of your characters... yes, thank you. I know I've been engaged in combat. Oh my god! The tutorials! You know what? Let's just disable the tutorial. I really hate disabling tutorial messages because I feel like I'm going to miss something important. Screw it.
Me.
Alright, 2. And the wolf's dead before we get through the 3rd. That's fine. Hey, give us that hide.
Not a
Oh,
problem.
we got something over here. Berries!
This is it.
Yes! So I've already gotten my berries. So we just started Pillars here, Nate. It's kind of a blind playthrough. I don't know much about it. I've played very little a while back. So we're right at the start, and we're already dying. So that's a good thing. So we're trying to find some berries to make some tea so we don't die overnight. I hear you're a pretty good hunter. Don't tell Sparfle, or he'll run his mouth clear to Gilded Vale, trying to convince you how much better he is. Alright, Kalisha. Spent a lot of time living alone in the wilderness. I used to hunt monsters for a living. I was responsible for hunting and gathering for my village. Look at me. I'm all important. I'm used to hunting monsters for a living. Yeah? How's it you happen to come here? We attempted a dangerous hunt. I was too ambitious. We weren't ready. Most of the others are dead now. I risked my life and kept a lot of people safe in their beds, and no one ever so much as thanked me. We tracked a monster for ages. Killing it would have made us famous. We found it long dead of natural causes. After that, there was no reason to stay. This isn't your business. No, I risked my life. Kept a lot of people safe in their beds. No one so much as thanked me. So I left. Let them die. Fuck those people. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much you didn't want it to be that way. This is my Kaliska voice. Doesn't it sound so feminine and wonderful? Yeah. No. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric Soffer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. Nah, I'm just passing through. I haven't given it much thought. You know what? I honestly haven't given it much thought. Because I didn't know what we were doing to start with. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Sorry. It was just too cheesy. I can't go with that. That's so cheesy. Probably the same things I did before. Just looking for some adventure, really. I mean, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here on Worst Heroes for. We're here to look for adventure and screw things up along the way. That's all we're really here for. You should hook up with an expedition. Welcome to Worst Heroes, where I pretend that I know how to read the English and can talk goodly. Some of the bigger towns send regular groups out to unexplored places, as long as you don't mind a little danger. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Tell me about yourself! Just prolong this. I've got simple needs. Like open skies and far horizons, I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up living in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rauatai. Sure. And another in Ader. My sister in the Gilded Vale, she's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Direwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be a part of the Ader Empire. Broke off from after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, and I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. Oh, that sounds pleasant. A lot of them. Okay. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. An uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Oh, why are you here? Tushka sighs, unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out. And that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital. Butchered. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Odema I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Cool. So because of you, terrible things are going to happen. Because I'm here. Terrible things follow me. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on. Get you your water.
Ready when you are.
Thanks. Alright, well,
problem.
there's something I can get over here as well. Let's get this bush. Admith's Wort. Nice. I don't like to miss out on loot. Oh, can I please change the scroll speed at least? Oh, thank you. Save. Oh, that's better. Thank you so much. I believe if I hit this button, we can go faster. Yes. Right, let's check down here, see if there's anything we can get. Oh, here we go. What are you? Oh, that's the fallen tree that's in our way, so we had to stop.
Looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Here's some horses. Hey! Got some of whatever that is. Oh, cool. Alright, we got some loot here. Now, I probably won't end up using any of this stuff I'm picking up anyway. I'm just wasting time. Because that's what you do in these games. You explore and see what you can find. You never know, you might find yourself some hidden treasure. Or see a deer run out of the bottom of the screen. Or find some dead people. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign of any way you figure. The corpse is cold to the touch. And a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Thanks. Let's loot 'em! Ooh, got some leather armor, which... that's better than what I have right now. Cool. I will probably be equipping that. And lockpicks! See? That's why you adventure. Find yourself some loot, ruin the fact that we were purple, and now we're just brown. Yay! Alright, I think that's it for over here. Let's go across this bridge.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left...
Ooh. So this is one thing that's cool about this game is it goes into these like story sections, which I realize my camera is blocking. All right, let's just move me over. There we go. That should be a bit out of the way. So hopefully it'll take some time, but I'll find a good spot to put the camera so I'm not blocking useful stuff on this game. Trial and error, trial and error. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Get an item. Full water skin has been added to the stash. Yay! Out of the trees emerges Sparful, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparful, are you all right?
Kaliska frowns. Sparful's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Sweet! It's a tarp! I mean a trap.
Ambush!
Yep. Oh, and behind us too. Alright, boys. You want to play this game? Let's do it. Alright. I'll go after him. Kaliska, you go after him. Do you have anything? Oh, you can do knockdown strikes? Cool. I think I have to actually mess with your AI to tell you to, yes, use rest abilities. Yes. Good.
Quick, seamless, meet.
Alright, she's not using it like I wanted her to, so I'll force her to. How am I doing over here? I can summon my skeletons. Summon! Yes! Alright, boys. Welcome to the party. Now that we've killed them.
Come on, we have to get back.
I don't care. It makes me feel good. Hey, that's cool. I get some skeletons with that. That's really sweet. What do we got here? Hide armor and a bow. Let's throw those into the chest here. Because you've got scale armor, so you don't need hide armor. Let's throw all the stuff we don't need to be in our inventory into there.
What you
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, that's good. It's going great. Dun, dun, dun. Footprints are on the campfire and distinctive. Or indistinct. Reading. I'm so good at reading. Can't you tell? And may have been here for days or longer. Oh, there's an item here. But where the hell am I? Get over here. Get over here. Pick up the shit. Beer! Score! Nice.
Ready when you are.
You know, it's a good day when you find beer. Oh, good, more. Kaliska, get him. I'll go for him. Let's do this.
Seamless.
Kaliska, you got this. I believe in you. Believe in you wholeheartedly. Alright, 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 alright. And skeletons, arise. Everyone jump him. Not bad. Alright, I'm like Enchanter. This is cool.
Just
This
say
is
the
really
word.
cool. Got some weapons, some shields, hide armor and money. Alright, gimme. What do you got? Bow, hide armor and money. Gimme.
Yeah?
No, our merchant is dead. Who am I gonna sell to? All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts. Splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous fever. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them towering and severe with a thick beard, tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as a Hyodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Alright, looks like we have some options. Why have you done this? Use our lore skill. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glanfath. We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Leave me alone, I'll leave. Murderers, you will pay for each life, or you will try to kill us either way. Why make it easy? Hello, Ivysaur EG. How are you? Welcome to my first live stream in years. How's your weekend going? We're having a fun time with Pillars of Eternity. Let's use our lore, see if we can succeed. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. Well, we failed. You love this game? I have barely touched this game. But I figured it would be a fun adventure to start my return to Twitch. Good to know that you love this game. Please give me no spoilers. So I say again, lay down your arms. Okay, we have some more options now. So in this situation, I've got 2 intellect options I can do. I can heed his warning and put down my weapons. I've got a might option. And I've got 3 that I can't pick. And then, non-skill ones are going to do nothing. So, 1 intellect is, you can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. The other intellect option is, judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting this ruin, would you? Attack him in the god. Save Heodan? Heodan? I'm probably saying his name wrong. I'm going to butcher every name in this game. I'm so sorry that you love this game, Ivysaur. I'm liking how it looks so far, but I'm going to butcher every name. It's going to happen. I'll try to save him. I will try to save him. I think if I attack him in the god, I might have a chance to save him. I'll try for you, Ivysaur. I will try for you, okay? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people, I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? Its nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did, just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters, and on his axe handle, he nearly fumbles it, affording Heodan the moment he needs to dodge out of the swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Trying, Ivysaur, I'm trying. Alright, it's fight time. Heodan, what do you have here? You have Blinding Strike. Cool. Blind him then. You, knock him down, and I'm gonna go after this hunter. Do it.
Seal this meat.
Yeah. Straight. One dude down. And he's gonna die before I even need my skeletons. Yep. Yeah. My character looks cool. Awesome, you're a chanter. Yeah, chanter sounded really cool, and I wanted to try it out. And thank you for saying my character looks cool. I spent a lot less time than I normally do on the character. So I wanted to get the stream up and going, up and running. Yeah, words. I'm really good at English. Really good at it. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes to him wheezing. Fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. Queer smile across his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile. Upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin. Where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rendering you apart from within. Enchanters are unique and not like bards in other games. Yeah, that was the whole reason I went for it. I always find bard-type classes kind of interesting, especially when a game puts their own twist on them, and this is like a melee bard with kind of necromantic abilities. That's super cool. I had to give it a shot. Plus it had a polearm, and polearms are badass. The only way it would be cooler is if it was a fist fighter instead. But that's just me. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across chest and bowel, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of. Ooh. Got some perps going on. Perps going on, everybody. Straining against the veil that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of a withered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, something bad's gonna happen. One of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Heodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant. I'm going to try Ivysaur, I'm going to try and save him, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you despite the wind. From your position, you were able to throw your weapon at the attacker. You would have a good chance of hitting your mark. I don't have the dexterity to save him. Oh no, Ivysaur, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and throw it anyway. I'm going to try, man. Oh, I'm going to try. Your aim is true! And the hit chars Heodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodan clambers up the base of the rocks as he nears the top. However, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of him. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. We did it! I did. I tossed a polearm at him. I've lost my polearm. Damn it. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Loading screen. We did it! We saved him! That was for you, Ivysaur. I saved him for you. I mean, I probably would have tried to save him anyway, but We saved him.
A Buick. Had to be.
Sweet.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Okay. That's
Yeah?
complete. Lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. Sweet. I have no weapon. Good. We got a dagger and hatchets. Sweet. I'll have to get a new polearm as soon as I can. Oh, I already got a shield. It's a good intro dungeon. I hope so. I hope so. Intro dungeons in a lot of these games can make or break whether or not the experience is going to be good. Oh, where are you? Thank you. Make my OCD happy.
That should be far enough.
Have I played other games like
What
this
now?
before, like Baldur's Gate? Yes! The whole reason that I wanted to come back to Twitch, starting with Pillars of Eternity, is I wanted to switch what I'm doing with this stuff around to playing all these CRPGs I just never have the time or energy for. And I figure it'd be a good way to help relax after a long day at work, or on the weekends to play some CRPGs and have some fun with viewers. I've played the old Baldur's Gates, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, even some of the old like console versions that you could play co-op with friends, like, you know, the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games are tons of fun. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I'm gonna love this game, Ivysaur. I'm hoping. I heard it's like the spiritual successor, even though now we know that there's a Baldur's Gate 3 coming, and it's being made by the guys who made Divinity Original Sin, and I'm so hyped for it. But it's going to be a while, so Pillars. I also heard Pillars of Eternity 2 has the tactical mode where you actually are turn-based. I wish they added that to the first game, because I personally really like turn-based combat, like in Divinity Original Sin.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
You are right, Kaliska. At some time, every storm must die. Unless you're living in London. Then it just always storms. Alright. Ivysaur, thank you for the follow. I do not have any fancy things yet on the stream. As you can see, I'm pretty bare bones. My old computer that had some of my old assets died as I was trying to get myself ready to start streaming again. So I had to get a new computer. And I've lost all my assets. Otherwise, I'd probably have like borders and my little watermark in the corner and things like that. So it'll take some time, but I just figured let's get it up and running. I'll have to add something for when people follow. So it'll be cool. Not sure what yet, though. So yeah, let's see. What happened out there? Who attacked us? What about everyone else in our caravan? You don't seem too upset about all this. Let's get going. What about everyone else in our caravan? I mean, we're not even talking about them. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. What happened out there? Windstorm of a kind they only get in Air Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfathan word is Biowick. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? I think so. I mean, I'm a ginger. I've got plenty. Every freckle's another soul I've consumed. I just don't have one of my own. Who attacked us? Glenfathans. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Looks to be the Fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go at ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. He said we trespassed on the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs or Hotheads, Glenfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something and got the wrong idea, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. Oh boy! This is gonna be fun. Y'all gonna die? You don't seem too upset about it. No, that's a dick thing. Let's get going. Everyone does grieving in their own way, and this is not the time for grieving anyway. I'm not gonna be a dick about it. You know what? I'm not too upset about it. I didn't even know any of them. Heck, no, how done? You're alive because of Ivysaur. You're alive because of Ivysaur. He told me to save your life.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
I mean, we will move, but I want to loot first. What do we got? Mace. Camping supplies. That'll come in handy. Over here. What do we got? Small shield and torch. I'm just hoping. Love my space pig? I know! I have a space pig. For whatever reason. Probably because I got, like, the enhanced edition. But I got a space pig. I couldn't say no to space pig. Could you say no to space pig? Anyone who says they could say no to space pig clearly is a monster who would also say no to the space hamster. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got a puzzle floor.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Uninteractable. There's got to be something I can do somewhere that'll let me do stuff here. Space hamster. Nice. You have a little hamster emote. That's nice. Little pig, little hamster. That's nice. Those are just the standard emotes from like your phone.
Roundish symbol. I'm pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
Well, that's a hint. Use the torch to light the brazier. Oh! It's lighting up. It's removing some of the lights. Yeah! Light them all. We got a path. We got a path, everybody. Alright, what do we got over here? This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession. It shows a procession of Engwithans from all the Kith races: Almana, Elf, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars, similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. Oh, that was the hint to light them on fire. Out of order! Yay, cool. Either way, not bad. Oh. Hello. Oh, we got some baddies. Charge! Uses. Oh. Got oozes, everybody.
Get to her in.
I don't even think I'm needed to summoning my skeletons. No.
What's that muck on the wall?
What do we got? Ooh, we got a pole axe. That may be something of interest. We got ooze plasma. We got some ooze plasma. Oh, naughty. Alright, can I use this pole axe effectively? The primary accuracy goes up. Oh, it goes up. I'm more efficient with the pole axe than I am with the one-hander? Is that true? I mean, I lose a lot of defense not having the shield, which I'm A-okay with. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dudes. I want you on. Use per rest abilities. Strike, binding strike, none. Not use. Will not use any? No. Let's go aggressive. Actually, can you go cautious? What does that do? Performs an attack to prefers to attack targets that are already engaged with an ally. Yeah, you're a rogue. Do that.
What you need?
Ladyface, McLadyface. I'll have you go aggressive. Yeah, you go aggressive.
Yeah?
And I'll focus on controlling me. So yeah, we got Poleaxe. We got Poleaxe.
Not a problem.
Poleaxe boy. Alright, let's look at this goopy goop. Viscous and oily, this muck clings to everything it touches. Piggy, no! Don't eat the goo! Viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Well, it's a good thing we got that water skin. Thanks, dude, for dying and not getting me that water skin on time. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an interesting-looking face, an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. I need to find a gem. I need to find a gem. That's what you're telling me here, game. I need to find a gem. And I bet this wall is super open and empty. It's going to be something with that. I'm calling it now. Alright, so we can cross here, but we also have a path down. Oh, we have two paths down here. We got two paths. I don't want to cross this yet. I feel like I hate moving in the direction that seems like progress when there's things behind. So we're gonna check out the southern path. I can talk. I swear I can talk. I mean it. I can talk. Dead body. What you got? You got a crossbow. Gem. Gem. There we go. Ooh, and a journal. The small folio is torn in several places, and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I got my hands on a genuine Elgwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about this gem leading into a hidden treasure, then it's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I had to collect leaves in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he's talking about. Well, you went the wrong way, and it's literally right over there. You were very close, man. You were very close. But you died like a punk. I just realized. Kaliska! You don't need that torch equipped. Where'd your shield go? Kaliska, put your shield back. Kaliska, come on. Kaliska, you're drunk. Put your shield back on. It's okay. Oh, this just connects down there.
You hear that?
I hear Piggy. Piggy, which way should I go? Piggy. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Piggy. Which way? Which way do you think? Think we should go down? Alright, let's go down. Hello there. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a sickly? Clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zarup. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Tear you to pieces, lizard. It's okay, I won't hurt you. Raise your arms and stand still. Feeler, lizard shield. I'm not very good at talking emotes. Raise my hands and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. A soft clicking sound emanates from the back of its throat. It looks around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. It's sickly. Its ribs are showing. It's hungry. Otherwise, if it was a normal enemy, it would have attacked us. There's something about you. It's okay, I won't hurt you. Recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. Creature cocks its head and approaches you. A soft clicking sound. Nothing of interest. Alright, I'm gonna slowly back away. He's gonna want food. I'm calling it. I'll be back. Oh! Hello there. Alright, Piggy. We're gonna do this. Charge! Well then. That was some endurance damage. I did not appreciate that. I hope you learned your lesson. It's a tutorial dungeon. Of course, there's gonna be meat for a hungry creature literally right around the corner. Of course there is. That teaches the game's like mindset
Say the word.
so well. That's perfect. Of course they're gonna do that. Alright, Piggy, you wanted us down here. Hey, buddy. Hey. I'm gonna give you the meat. Zara sniffs around your pack and noses excitedly at something. It steps back and points at your pack, salivating and holding its spear out to you. See? Oh, it did it so good. Oh, this is a cute boy. Produces a piece of the scalded meat from their pack and toss it onto the... Is he gonna be our friend? Oh, is he gonna come with us? Nostrils flare and scent of fresh meat. Its eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps toward the prize, shoving the spear into your grip and snatch it. I get his weapon? Its gullet quivers at his devours. Oh, I don't get him to follow me, but I get his weapon? Wait a minute, he has a spear. He has a spear. We lost our spear. The replacement spear. Oh, we have a new spear. Oh, yes. Get out of here, axe. Got our spear back. We're more accurate with the spear as a chanter. Oh my god, it's all lining up perfectly. The axe is more damage, but the spear is better chance to hit, and I get my shield. Bro. Yes. Awesome. Oh, that's a cool looking spear too. Yes, awesome. I mean, I would prefer this little buddy to come with us. I don't think that's an option. Give me my lockpick. Give me my potion. You don't deserve any of my thing. I'm kidding. I mean, I only have the one potion and I'm the main character. I'm pretty sure if I die, we all lose. But that's awesome. That's so cool. Is there... Let's do a quick save here. And does F5 give us a quick save option? It does. Cool. Okay. All right.
Not a problem.
Oh, this is cool. You know, when I first bought this game years ago, I tried it out. I barely gave it any time because I was working 7 days a week. I don't remember anything.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
So we got a shortcut here, a path here, and we got the gem for over here. Let's go to the gem. Go to the gem. Run! Everybody run! Excuse me a moment. I need to blow my nose. Sorry. Had to run to get a box of tissues. Ugh. Allergies are fun, everybody. Oh, that's right. It's not WASD. All right, so we're back from outer space. Face. Relief of a man's face. Gapes at you from the wall surrounding the sunburst. Yes, we already read that part. Place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. I have lost the relief gem. I mean, that's good. More ooze! Oh, he's a lesser? Why are we so mean?
Meat.
Ow, dude! He's lesser, but he just took half my friggin' endurance out, man. Come on, guys, kill him. Just kill him. I don't need to summon skeletons against these guys. I'm sure it'll become a much more common thing soon. What did that get? That gave me a chest. Oh, we got a cloak of protection. Mine. Amethyst and Adra. An organic material. Oh, that's like the rocks outside. Can be found growing up through the ground in veins in many parts of Era. Easy to carve and manipulate. It is a favorite of jewelers and as a semi-precious stone, and is often cut more intricately and beautifully than other gems. Cool, gimme. We got a cloak of protection. Oh, nice. Purple. It goes with my color. Oh, wait. Does it actually go with your color? Oh, yes. Love it. Love it. Sweet.
Not a problem.
Thanks, bruh. Alright, so... Ivysaur. What's up, dude? Ivysaur. We've got this light bridge here that we've solved the puzzle for to go forward. We've got the shortcut down below. Which way should we go? Should we go to the main route, or should we take this secret door in the wall down here? Or do you care? Let me know. I'll give you a few moments. Or does it matter? Am I just being silly? Oh, what did I do with... Give me a moment. I'll be right back as well. Alright, I'm back. Ivysaur, I don't know if you're still here. But if you are, I've got this fancy book. Got this fancy book that I got. It's leather bound, hand stitched kind of design, compass on it, has these cool little nautical type charms on it. I haven't used it for anything. I wanted to do something for the stream for it. And since you are the third, but first new follower since I actually went live, that isn't someone that I know in real life. At least I don't think I do. Let me know if I actually know you. You're going in my adventuring book. How's that sound? That sound cool? Ivysaur. EG. You are the first name in my book. Let's hop over to the camera here. Enjoy my sweet little display I got going on here and the nice dark aesthetic that I have going on. But I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Got you in my book. You are the first name in my book. Thanks. Yeah. At some point, probably on Twitter, I'll take an actual picture of the book so you can actually see a bit better. But it's got this nice leather strap. It's got these neat little charms on it that just keep moving. So this is totally professional and looks super great as I try and do this backwards and everything. But yeah, I'll take a picture and put it on Twitter. It'll be my adventurer book. It's my book of all of anyone who follows that I'll just make into my adventuring buddies. Yet of dragons making a heart and those torches. Oh yes, do you like that? I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I wanted to try and make this look cool. So I got you in there, and you know what? I think it would be really cool. What would you say your class is? I'm gonna put down for people who follow. I'm gonna put down their names and what their favorite class is. That would be cool. Whether it's for this game or just in general. Druid, cool. Ivysaur EG, the Druid. Welcome to the book. Welcome to the Adventuring Club. Welcome to the guild. Welcome to the party. I like that. Welcome to the party. You're the first name in the book. I got you in there. The other followers I have, Smackers Gamer, an old friend from YouTube from years ago. I don't know if you're actually in here right now. And NCR, my friend Nicole. I don't know if you're actually still in here as well. But Ivysaur, you are my first new follower since coming back after 3-year hiatus of not doing any sort of online content. So thank you so much for being here and interacting with me. Let's get back to the game. Should we go across the light bridge, or should we go through that? Help if we were on the game. Or should we go back? Should we go across this bridge here, or should we go through this stone wall we got down here? I'm assuming it probably doesn't matter. Hi, NCR. Hi, Nicole. I'll bug you later to find out what class you'd be, since you don't have any experience with this kind of stuff.
Ready when you are.
I hope you're having fun, though. Did I put the gem in the eye socket? Yes, I did. I did do that. I got us our sweet cloak that matches our purple. So we got that. And I got the Zarp's spear after finding him the meat. Yep.
Yeah?
So should we go through this trapdoor down here? Does it matter? What do you think? I mean, we've already solved this. It's just going to be a matter of one at a time, probably pathing through it, I'm assuming, to prove it. Yeah.
Do you feel that?
That's all that is.
There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Thanks. Okay. Think they lead to the same place? Oh, okay. In that case, I want to go through the secret door. Because it's a secret. Ooh.
Ready when you are.
Let's do it. Oh, here we go. It actually has an event. A crack runs along the wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. You can push on the wall. Oh, we've got the hammer and chisel. We've got the item for this already. Sweet. Let's use that hammer and chisel. You set to work. The cracks lighten and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expected. Sweat beads your forehead, and your muscles begin to ache. You know what? Push through, bruh. After several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift and then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through. Goodbye, hammer and chisel. I'm gonna probably regret losing some of these items earlier.
Ready when you are.
Space Pig, how are we doing? Space Pig over here. Thank you.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner. How can I
Okay,
help?
Heodan. Hey, you can be helpful? Awesome. How do I stealth? Shit. Oh, probably this picture right here. Looks like Alt.
They'll never know I'm here.
Oh, hello there. It's got one of those bros there. Got two of those bros there. Okay.
Just say the word.
I got the idea. Charge! And you go to
our
sneak attack.
enemies. Just say
Oh, them shouts. Them shouts is dangerous. But we wrecked them. We didn't I didn't even once again get a chance to even summon the skeletons. Skulder ear. The tattered ear of a Skulder. Alright, I guess.
Yeah?
I'm sure there's a reason for ears. Right? That's cool. No loot down here? So I guess that was just for that event. Alright. Come up here and... Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's spiders.
Wait.
We got spiders. Space Pig, stay behind. We've got this. Alright, we did it. You okay, Space Pig? What should we name our pig? I think our Space Pig needs a name. Hello? Spider. Oh, that's a big boy spider. Let's go look at small one quick and focus on this dude. How's the spider doing? He's almost dead. He's dead. Never mind. He's dead.
Ready when you are.
I'm sure at some point I will... Oh, cool. A spider leg. Spear spider leg. Can I use it into a spear? Spear spiders have long, tapering front limbs, ending at a sharp point, which they use to impale their prey. This leg is covered in small, backward-facing barbs. No, I can't use it for anything. Cool. I guess I'll just take it with me.
Not a problem.
You know what? Just a thought. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web? Bro. Those bats is weak. Because that spider was nothing. Just a random thought, because I have those sometimes. How do you think the merchants react to adventurers? I mean, think about it. You're an adventuring party going around, you kill enemies, kill monsters, you take bits of them back. Then you just show up at a merchant and they're like, "Hi, welcome to my store. How you doing today? What can I get you?" And they just thunk. Here's the nostril of an imp, the ear. Here's orc testicles. Just all this random junk. And if you think about it, every merchant's just like, "Oh yeah, I'll buy that up. Thank you so much. That's great. Thanks. Here's 10 gold. Thanks, buddy. I'm sure this will come in handy in our trading later on." Adventurers suck. They're probably the worst. Web sack. Ooh, I found a sack. It's got a rapier and a bloodstone. Okay, it's a valuable stone. I wasn't sure if it was for any sort of thing special. I'll take your stuff.
Not a problem.
That's going to be the exit. Yep, that's the exit. Hello, friend. Are you okay? Buddy, are you okay? Are you feeling alright, buddy? Friend? I hope you're feeling okay, buddy. I'm not stealing your stuff, buddy. Oh, it's just personal preference for helmets? Yeah, I'll wear it for now. Buddy? Alright, you do you, honey boo boo. I'm heading out of here. Bye. Freedom! Oh, it is freedom. Okay. Cool. Story. I did it, Ivysaur. Are you proud of me? I beat the tutorial. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming, like a silent observer. Dude, this dude is already an ominous and looming silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you're well obscure from their view. Good. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions. With two protrusions! Eyes! Read. That jut out like the wings of a somewhat malevolent creature. I hope I ruined everyone's day with that. That was so bad. Protrusions. Two protrusions. Oh, I'm doing great. How long have we been going? An hour and a half? Yeah, that sounds about right for a tutorial dungeon in a CRPG you've never played. Or don't remember much of playing.
Oathbinder bear
He addresses the
witness,
petrified
and see
body.
this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Books are bad. Got
Your
it.
brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Oh, dude, he's got sweet purple stuff. I want that. Oh. Think shit's about to hit the fan. Sweet. This is the same purple nonsense that we saw on the other side of the dungeon. Awesome. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land. Pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open up your eyes to a different place, another time. Yo, did we just travel? Did we just, like, time travel? Stand in a circular room, grand and domed. Its walls lined with Adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Circling the pillar is an apparatus, much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You're walking toward him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all. The question spins madly in your mind. Oh, hey, it's Tron! What's up, Tron? You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heodan and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. Ivysaur, I'm so sorry. Heodan died. I tried to save him. He just... I tried. Heodan's gone. Sorry, Ivysaur. It has been a long time, Tron. How are you doing? How's things? How long has it been? It's been long. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Vale may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse.
Ready when you are.
My friends, I'm so sorry that you're dead. It's such a shame. Now I'm leaving you here, literally naked. Ivysaur, I'm so sorry. Heodan is now dead and naked. Oh. I'm doing all right, Tron. Definitely been a long time since I've done anything. As the title says, first stream in a long time. Hey, you're right, we leveled up! Yeah, our friends are dead. It's super sad, but we leveled up. Alright. So we got some skills we can put points into. Am I the only one who hears that? Like, I was just hearing whispers and shit. That's so creepy. I mean, I didn't think I was playing a game appropriate for October. Apparently I was wrong. So we got stealth, athletics, which can be used. Can use second wind to recover lost endurance. That sounds useful. Lore allows the character to use higher level scrolls. Mechanics allows for traps, disarming traps, lockpicking, and survival. Damage reduction, received healing multiplier, bonus movement, accuracy bonus and creature type. Cool. And of course can be used in conversations. Well, I definitely want some more survival. I'm hoping I'm going to get a thief. Because I don't really want to put points into mechanics. Laura could be helpful. I'm assuming that'll come in handy during conversations. Athletics could come in handy too. Oh. Well then. Oh, I spent 3 points to bump survival further. No, I spent 2 points. 2 points. Screw it. I want it. I got an extra point. Stealth. Just in case, I guess. Why not? What have you been up to, Tron? Aside from coming in to see me level up for the next 5 minutes. Yeah. I mean, my title is The Worst Heroes. So, Worsted. It's what I've always used for years. Yes, the Chanter abilities are so cool. This is super cool. So I already have the Skeleton Summon. I don't really think I need the Ghost Summon as well. Are they all three phrases? Yeah, they're all three phrases. AoE damage, though. Shock damage to any in their path. Because this is crushing damage. Oh, but that's to blow up a body. I don't really like corpse explosion skills. 5 damage reduction. That's 5 damage. Oh, right, this one. Creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in the area of effect. Yeah. $13 to $20 plus stun. Yeah, let's do Thunder's Rolled. The thunder rolled like a waves on black seas. Do that. Yeah, okay. What else we got? Talents. Sweet. Ancient Memory. Primal energy causing allies within range to benefit from constant endurance regeneration while the chanter is chanting. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Acolyte's Radiance. Is that just... That's a passive. With an AoE endurance regen. That's nice. I like that. Aspirant's Mark. Enigma's Charm. 5 seconds in combat. Charm a foe. Gallant's Focus. +4 accuracy aura. Oh man, you can build this dude to be aura buffs for days. Damn! Modal. Oh, that means you just click it to activate it and it keeps going. For example, a Paladin's Zealous auras grant bonuses to everyone near them, blah 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 blah. Often grouped so that only one modal ability in a category can be active at any given time. These groupings are reflected by how the abilities are organized in the action bar. Okay. Novice's Suffering. What? The character has learned a portion of the intense pain tolerance and spiritual power that monks possess, and their unarmed attacks do increase damage. Oh my god, I could have built him to be a fist fighter. I friggin' said it earlier. It would be super cool if I could have done that instead of pole arms. They introduced multi-classing in the sequel. In this game, a patch added these talents, which are a mini way to multi-class. Oh, okay. Thank you. Barbarian, Wizard, Ranger. By adopting the strict discipline of a fighter. Okay. Okay, so that's what those other are at the bottom. Let's go back up here. So Ancient Memory gives us an endurance AoE. With 5.5 meter radius from us. So, I don't know how rapidly it ticks. Acolyte's Radiance. That's what? Unleashes a wave of spiritual energy similar to a priest's holy radiance. Once per encounter grants Acolyte's Radiance. Friendly targets get 6.8 radius from caster. Bonus to endurance, burn damage. I don't know, I kind of like Ancient Memory. That sounds kind of cool. Anytime I'm chanting, that sounds really cool. Offensive lines. Weapon focuses, marksman, 2-weapon style. Okay. Ability to be a fast runner, Scion of Flame, Heart of the Storm, Spirit of Decay. Road damage, okay. You can always respec at an inn for a small fee. Awesome! I love when CRPGs allow you to respec. It always helps when you're trying to figure out the classes and later on in the game realize, oh, I shouldn't have waited. Yeah, I'm going Ancient Memory. That sounds cool. Anytime I am chanting, give an endurance regen to everybody. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just do it. Done. Oh, almost missed. What? What? Hello? I was going to loot this item here. I wasn't expecting horror vision. That's creepy. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I like that. Let's grab this shit. Bush. Hello, friend. Oh. Okay. Okay. Bro. Hi. I don't think I can help you. Oh. Wait, what? How? What? Were you supposed to vanish and you didn't? Did I just... Did I just break it? Push. Okay, this massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper and covered in a strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Alright, I think that's everything. I just hit this to leave. Oh, okay. Alright then. So I guess we just continue down to Valewood. Except welcome to Pillars of Eternity, I guess.
Must have cracked more skulls
Wow.
than I thought.
I just realized how dark it just got in here. Or just. I don't know how long it's been dark like this. I didn't even realize the sun finally went completely away. I don't know how well you can even see me. Let's brighten up a little bit. I don't have a light on this side. I do have one on this side. And then, of course, the torch is behind me. But I have these windows over here, and I didn't even think about the fact that the sun went down. So, sorry. Leather armor and camping supplies. Thanks, bro. Admits wort. Got some more of the wort. Wort. Let me check out up here. Yeah, mushrooms. Or moss. Okay, it's moss. My bad. I should just stop assuming things. Just makes me sound like an idiot less than a second later. Hello? That's a dead body. That's a thing. That's a thing. I can loot that. Oh! Sup, Wolf?
Quit.
What's up, my wolf? Skeleton, save me!
10.
Bruh. Yeah. Thanks, Skelebros.
Just say the word. Not a problem.
Finally needed to summon the Skelebros because we've lost all her friends. Shattered pieces of crate are strewn across the dirt along with a few muddy vegetables. Got a path over there. Alright, I'm running away from where I was originally going. What's up here? Didn't want to leave, but okay. Plant! Hi! Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi there. Hi. What's up, dudes? Oh, there's this one. Okay. Oh, I am regenerating. Oh, I'm taking a lot. I'm taking a lot. Skeletons! Save me! Second win. Yes.
You're mine.
Thunder!
You better
Nice!
death to our enemies.
Nice! I like this class. This class is nice. Yeah. That's so weird. Like every once in a while I hear like a voice in the game in the background with the weird like whispery voice that just makes me think there's someone trying to get my attention. But I'm not in any voice chats, so clearly that's not the case. Also, I live alone. There's no one behind me.
Not a problem.
That's a dead dude. Padded cap. Some munmuns and a quarterstaff. The struts and supports are large enough to be ribs and vertebrae of a dragon. Those little dudes kill the dragon? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they killed the dragon, dude. I don't think so. They probably found a dead dragon. Oh, good, a cave. Yes. I have saved the game. I like how you said that right as I found this cave. And I like how at the same time that you said that, I was already reaching for my quick save button. This is a bad cave, isn't it? I'm gonna die, aren't I? That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Come on, Space Piggy. It's a lot of whispers coming from in here. That's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear with a question mark. That's a bear with a lot of question marks. That's a bear. That's a bear. I'm gonna die.
That's me.
Take that. No, no. I called it. I called it. Yep, I called it. Alright, what's the time here? We have been going for 1 hour and 54 minutes and 45 seconds. That's the time. First death. Yes, I was 2-shot Ivysaur. He knocked my endurance all the way away in 2 hits. I am heavily certain that I'm not supposed to be doing this yet. Very, very certain that I should not be doing this yet. I don't want to be in here. Get me out of here. Yep. That was a thing. That was a thing that has happened. Keep wanting to use WASD.
Not a problem.
No, it is a problem. I can't use WASD. Alright. Message received. I ain't shit. Got it. You are not meant to solo this game. The grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been not added to my chat log. Have been overturned and abandoned. Thank you. That goes away too quickly. Sup, bro? Are you friend or foe? I'll come talk to you in a moment. I'm worried that I gotta cross this bridge and something bad's gonna happen. Like the bear comes back. Or I'll just get into a fight. That works too. Question mark outlaw. Let's go, bro. Let's go, my dude. Awesome. Awesome. Yo, that endurance regen is sweet. Splash. Back off. Yo, I got straight up Fusro Da.
Must have cracked more skulls than I thought.
Oh, right, I forgot. We made our character cocky so he would die right away. Nice. Oh, I got choices of hats. Alright, guys. We're going back. Going back in time to the early 10s. Late aughts. Where hats are all the rage. Alright, we got this hat here. It's got like the funny looking point at the top with like the neck guard. We got the padded cap. That's right. You too can wear a purple fuzzy cap. That's what we got here. Purple fuzzy cap. Totally doesn't make us look like a peasant. And we've got the iron type helmet. Just a helm. Just an open helm. Straight up silver open helm. Looks like I'm a minion. We're going back to this one. Purple padded cap it is then. We're going purple padded cap. Purpling it up. You got it, Ivysaur. We got the purple padded caps. Special purple padded cap Steam exclusive. Can trade it with Team Fortress 2 stuff. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up startled, as if he sees you approach. As he sees you approach, not as if. He just sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. Dude, are you that jealous of our purple padded cap, Mr. Dwarf? Tenfrith, if you will. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs! Make sure our new cook doesn't run off. Help, please help me. And one of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Alright, bro. Why do I keep saying bro? I don't say bro in my normal life. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's go. Alright, this is a 3-on-1 fight. This could be bad. Give it time, give it time, give it time. Skelebros! And you know what? Let's also... No, that's not what I meant to do. fucking... Second wind, please. Thank you. Skelebros, I want you to go kill this dude. How are we doing? Push him. That didn't accomplish anything. Guys, this could go bad. This could be bad. Alright, we got one down. We got one down. We should be good. Go! Skelebros, let's do it. This is a close fight. But that, I'm so glad I grabbed that endurance regen. That endurance regen is saving my butt. Okay? Yes! Skelebros, let's do it. Oh, they're gone. That's okay. I can finish it off. I can finish this off. Yeah, that's right. Back your ass up. You stunned. Ooh, good hit. We got this. We got this, dudes. We got this. Oh man, that regen.
After a nap.
Did you just tell me you wanted a nap, dude? Yo, we got a normal cape. We got some leather armor. We got a bow. Yo, we got a hood. GG too easy. Guys, we got a hood. Let's just take a moment. Check out the... Oh. Oh, come on, Ivysaur. I know you like that purple cap. But that hood, Ivysaur. Ivysaur, come on. The hood matches the cape. I know. That's nice. That's tight. That's what I was thinking. That's what we were thinking. Yeah! And my character portrait. You're right, because I couldn't find a redhead character portrait. I went with the hood.
Welcome.
By the flame, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd been stuck cooking by these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. Only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Baskin know just what you've done for me. And I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Thanks, I have no idea what accent I gave you. Oh, to be back in my oven again. Goodbye. Well, that dwarf just booked it. That dwarf is just like, gone. Just gone. What do we got? Yo, we got Blascon. Blascon, remove Blascon, crash. +3 perception for 600 seconds, 25 defense against ground attack. A common sight in dire when Blascon is fashioned from Sunreed liquor. It is booze! Why does this booze give me better perception? Don't think that's how booze works. I mean, dexterity going down, yes, that makes sense. But, And you get bonus 25 defense bonus against ground attacks? What? Who gets such a buff from getting drunk? I want your life. That's nuts. Absolute nuts. We got some fruits. We got your fruits. Tent is empty, but a pair of stained cots send the stink of unwashed bodies. Well, doesn't matter now. They dead. Yo, we got a rod. We got meat. We got poultry. We got agates. Some pretty looking stones. We got copper panned. Copper panned? That's just copper pieces. They just call it panned. Okay. And we got rice. Okay. What do we got over here? We got some veggies. We've got all the loot. It's not a problem. We killed them. They're dead. We did it. We did it, chat. We survived the fight. We are the greatest. We good. We good. Alrighty. I think that's everything in that area. Hello there, sign. Northwest to Gairen's Grasp and south to Gilded Vale. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the map zone. Okay. Hi, young wolf. I ain't oh, there's 3 of you. I ain't afeared. Alright, I'm a little afeared. I'm a little afeared. Second win that. Okay. Okay. Alright, boys. Alright, boys. Let's calm down a little bit here. Let's calm down, little wolves. Skelebros, come on. Let's do the Skelebros.
You better run!
Yeah, you better run. My Skelebros don't hit hard, do they? Oh, they held okay. We did it. Awesome. That...
You know,
I probably would have died far more often if it wasn't for that endurance regen that I grabbed. Oh, man, I love it. Oh, these aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing. But the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. I don't have the tools. I don't have the tools. Let's try it anyway. You find a handhold upon the large stones and start to pull yourself up, but the uneven bricks and odd angle of the ascent make the climb difficult. After a short distance, your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You are forced back down to drop back down to the ground. Damn. Guys, we can't get that one yet. We need to find a rope or a grappling hook, something, and there's loot up here that I want. Alright, let's go over here. Maybe we can find some rope over here. Did I miss rope? I hope I didn't miss rope. Damn thing, come on.
Greetings.
Hi. This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up at you as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Look, our caravan was attacked. I've been trying to get to Gilded Vale. Hard luck, and I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep to the road, and you haven't far to walk. Sweet, we're almost there. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked. North of here. Me and a friend of mine. Must have been that corpse I found. We came out here to hunt some deer. Yeah, okay. Came up on a bear. Hey! I ran into that bear too. That was fun. Great monsters think. Yes, and Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. Tell his wife that the bear thought he was tasty. It's probably the wrong thing to say, but you could totally do it. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Naunton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face twists. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. You know, you keep bringing up Pearly. In any case, the fort's already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Naunton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. Bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. I mean, yeah, I saw that too. I had that same problem. But I don't know. Let's keep reading. Beasts will take what they will, I suppose. At this time, Galawain's favor fell upon the bear. It's alright. If this was a D&D game and the voice was trustworthy, I'd believe him. But this is a PC game, and we ran across this guy well after the bear cave. in the way that games tend to teach the player, you would get this guy before the bear cave to warn you about the optional fight against a bear. Especially one that at level 2 would kill you in 2 hits. The fact that this guy is near the exit of this zone and that bear cave is near the entrance, I don't believe him. Where'd you find this bear? In a cave, a ways up that way. Turns to point to the northwest. I didn't seek it out. If I were you, it was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that it took another life. I can't do anything about it. Maybe I'm wrong. I also didn't find any rope. Dude, can I have your rope? Do you have any... Do you even rope, bro? I don't even know what that means. That sounds a lot dirtier than it is. Sorry. There's loot I can't get. Did I miss the rope? I got a bear I can't fight. I've got loot I can't get to. I must come back. I must come back. Must. Let's go to Gilded Vale. We're going to Gilded Vale. I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry.
You know, I fight better after a nap.
Allergies are fun. My dude keeps saying that he fights better after a nap. Should I have taken a nap at some point? Am I missing that I am exhausted or something? Fortune, reputations, none, party reputation. Okay. Memory. Oh, active effects, major fatigue. So did we just have that really close fight while my character was majorly fatigued and horribly weakened? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Pretty certain I'm dumb. No way to camp. Camping is not allowed in the... Probably because I'm in a town now, I gotta find an inn. Spend money. I'll figure this stuff out eventually. Alright, we're in a town. That's a tree full of young people.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Dude! You got like 30 people hanging from your tree and you're gonna make a shitty pun? Are you serious? I feel at home already. What? What is this nonsense? Alright, before next stream, I'm going to set up a hotkey to mute the mic. That way I can blow my nose without being gross. But dude, this is my welcome to your town? Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first.
I'd like to make some
The inestimable
inquiries.
Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking about?
Born without a soul, of course.
Oh.
Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
I mean, I personally, not having kids, haven't had kids, never having kids, but we got the hood on. He doesn't know we're a ginger. All right, I think we can play this off. I think we can play. He doesn't have to know.
You, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Look. He doesn't know we're ginger. He doesn't know we're ginger. It's okay. We've got the hood. We've got the hood.
His
We're
lordship's
safe.
wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Urgit, Idjit. Can I call you Idjit? I'm gonna call you Idjit. You're giving me a lot of sass and attitude. You're telling me with this site that you guys are really picky about who you let stay here. And you're giving me sass about it because your lord can't seem to bear a child. And you don't like gingers. So that tree over there. Ah, yes. Not everyone has accepted the measures necessary to keep the village safe. Ever since Lord Radric banished the mothers of Hollowborn, some have taken up arms against him. And while he's been searching for a cure, he's been beset with frauds and opportunists. We've had ciphers, wizards, animancers come through town, taking the Lord's coin and promising to end the curse. Lord Radric finally decided to make an example of those who would profit from our tragedy. Latest was an animancer from the Valian republics who claimed to know techniques none of us had seen. By now, we've seen it all. This dude is a dick. I've been feeling strange ever since. I'm worried. If I say anything, are they just going to hang me too? Whatever.
Your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Is it possible that your Lord Radric is just a fuckwad? And it's not their fault if that many people have needed to be hung? At any point, do you think it might be a problem with him? I've got a cure. It is called my spear. Shove it through his head. Done. Problem solved.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
I hate this dude. I hate this place. It angers me that this is my welcome. Said something about Hollowborn and someone's legacy. Forgot that you foreigners don't have the curse in your homelands. I thought Hollowborn have been scourged upon Direwood, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So this is just you telling me more about how you hate gingers. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe barely but do not... Wow! So mean to gingers. Guys, don't be mean to gingers. We're a rare commodity. Enjoy gingers. Because we've already infected you. There's no escaping it. Every freckle is another soul that we have taken. It's just fact. Deal with it. Before I got here, assessed several people conducting a strange ceremony. You're probably not going to give me anything helpful with that. You'll want to mind where you mentioned that trespassing on Elgrin ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. As they finished, there was a bailiwick. If you'd have been that close to a bailiwick, you wouldn't be standing here. Whatever.
Out of...
Oh, shit.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Your lord done
It seems
screwed
your
up another
arrival is
child.
ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
It's my fault that his kid died? I've only stood in this place for like 5 seconds. Don't threaten me, little man. Whatever. Come at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. Affect the thing of settlers. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or stable for all I can. Fuck you. This dude's a dick. This dude's a dick. Oh, this dude's a dick. Alright. We're in Gilded Vale. Welcome to Gilded Vale. Let's just... Welcome, settlers! Come to Gilded Vale, where we would love your money and the ability to entertain you and boost our town's economy. As you can see, in the center of town, we have our wonderful, luscious tree that is still full of bodies. Come to Gilded Vale. It's a great tourist spot. What if not? Well, what if it's not the baby? Maybe Kolsik managed to... Hush, you mad? Leave it for indoors. I don't blame you, dudes. You know, I don't blame you at all. This town already sucks. Do y'all have names? No. You're just villager, you're just villager, you're just villager. You've got a name. Let's talk to name people. Whoa. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Dude, I have gained ginger powers. We have made the ultimate ginger. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul. See a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind. A rising sun embroidered on the banner. The vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant. If restrained and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements, this expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth. His countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movements of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible. They wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Yo! That's cool. I have no idea what that has to do with anything, but that's cool. Little bright. Oh, I can reach out and hear it again. Cool. Hi. You're a villager. You're a villager. You're a villager. You have no names. Okay. Box! Beer. Door? Non-ton. Non-ton. You know, Nanton, you wait. I feel like I have to kill the bear first. That finds me. Nanton, you wait there. I'll be back. You're a side quest. I know it. I know it. I don't trust you. There would be no purpose to you otherwise. Cannot be trusted. Not trusting him. Not happening. Kara and Edlin and Fables with grain and oil. Oh! I didn't mean to steal. Okay. That's how this game is. Alright, I did not know that. I did not know that. I figured it was like some other games where it would put like a marker. No, it's the icon. I see it now. I apologize profusely. I'm not a thief. Not a thief. That didn't happen. You saw nothing. Shush. Hi there, you're purple. Oh, as you near your you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Yeah, let's reach out. See a key turn gently, steady, and hear a ghostly click as the door swings inward. Two figures slip in, locking the door behind them. And they begin their prowl. Their hunt is efficient, and it takes them little time to acquire a sizable collection of documents and oddly shaped velvet pouches. Quick hands fill pockets, rucksacks, bags. The door opens downstairs and everything freezes. Footsteps. A tired giggle. The thieves are all eye whites and short breath as they empty their pockets of all but the necessities. Anything noisy, hurriedly replaced. Silence from downstairs, then tentative steps up the staircase. A voice calls out. One thief creeps forward, the other gesticulating wildly for him to return. He continues forward, crouching by the banister. He sees a gaudy shoe and shoves. The woman falls with a cut-off scream, rolling lifelessly on the floor below. Swearing, the second thief grabs her brother and they make their escape, collecting whatever of value they can on the way out. That sucks. I still don't know what it has to do with anything at all, but that sucks.
Not a problem.
No, I want to talk to you. Let's reach out to you. How do these people see me right now? Like, I just walk in and I'm just like, and they just stand there as I read some traumatic event in their past. And then I walk away. I'm going to do that now. Like, I'm going to go up to people in the street and just be like 5 minutes and then walk away. Not a damn thing said to them, ignoring everything they say. See crowded marketplace, vendors' stalls lining the road, their proprietors, voices calling out to passerby to come sample their wares. This woman wanders through the throngs, strolling hand in hand with another woman. They peruse the vendor's goods, tarrying at a book merchant with a number of old and beautiful tomes, chatting with one another about what they see. One will pick up a book and show it to the other, who will take it, comment on it, and place it back on the shelf. Then the first will snatch up the book again and quickly pay the merchant before the other can snatch it back. They walk away from the market weighed down by packs filled with books, still hand in hand, standing close, comfortable, and familiar with each other. Oh, Jesus. As they pass down a somewhat deserted street, an object suddenly hits this woman in the chest and bounces off, rolling away toward one of the buildings. The women stop and look at the object, an apple, and then back up at the person who threw it. There's nothing special about him aside from the angry look on his face and the other 2 apples he holds. Before either woman can move, the man draws back and throws another one at them, this time hitting the second woman in the forehead. He yells at them, something derivative and hateful, something about a legacy and about responsibilities. The woman raises her hand to her head and wipes the juice and bits of fruit from her face and stares the man down defiantly. The first woman squeezes her hand and puts the other on her companion's shoulder, attempting to calm her down. The other woman pulls a book from her pack and holds it before her, muttering under her breath. She pulls her hand free and waves it above the book, an aura forming around her. The first woman is still trying to calm her down, but all she says goes unheard. The man, uncaring of the event happening in front of him, draws back and throws the last apple. As it arcs through the air towards them, the woman brings up her hand, points it at the apple. A glowing orb of energy flies from her hand and strikes the apple, causing it to explode, raining bits of apple down on the road and buildings around them. The man's face changes, anger joined by fear, looking like he's trying to decide if running or attacking is the better course of action. The second woman has started chanting again, her hand glowing, her eyes narrowing. The woman steps in front of her, placing herself between her love and their attacker. She touches her face gently, stroking it while whispering calming words. A kiss. The woman's countenance changes. She calms, her eyes softening, her lips regaining the lost smile. The first woman smiles again, as well, and kisses the other. "Wizard scum," the man behind them says, as the two women turn to face him, staring him down defiantly. They join hands and begin walking again, moving past him without so much as a sideways glance. Wow! That was a cool little one. Is that just like the big thing in this game? Is just these optional little side things? That's so cool. Well, Space Pig, that was cool. Let's get out of here. There's no real point to that. Oh, we've been going for 2.5 hours now. Oh, I need to stretch. One of my lights went out. Cool. I'll make sure to charge them again. How's everyone doing, chat? Taking a moment, stretch. Been 2.5 hours of sitting here playing some of this game. This game's fun. This game's nice. Really glad I decided to go for it. Oh, I don't know who's still here. Hi, Nicole. You like it? It's good. Gold Rot Shoe. A staple of dire wooden countryside, Gold Rot Shoe is the favorite of farmers who swear by the minor boost in energy it provides. Those who use it often find that they feel sluggish when they stop. Chew is made from the root of the golden celery plant. So basically, this is the shit they shove in their teeth, and they're just like... Alright, let's take it. What do we got up here? Despite the rains, the stalk feels as dry and stiff as a locust husks. Oh. No wonder why this place sucks. This place is just doomed. Hi. Oh, you're named. That's probably going to be more people for reading that stuff. I kind of want to figure out what the hell's going on first, though. Like, are you villager and you're villager and you're named? Yeah, this is more reaching out to the souls. Do you guys like the whole me reading all of these soul stories? I don't know if they have any benefit or purpose to the actual game, though. Ivysaur, if you're in chat, like, let me know. Are they important to read and remember? Do they have some importance? Or is it just some really cool side thing for world building? So I'm not against that, but I also don't want to spend forever reading all of these out if people want to see me actually progress. I also want to find an inn. Alright, let's scout around here. What do we got? Got a windmill up here. That's probably going to be important. Got some fields. Got this big building here. Maybe that's the inn? There's the armor smith. Or blacksmith or whatever. You're a villager. Hello! I don't think Ivysaur's still here. Well, I found a bunch of cows. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Alright, there's no door there, so that can't be the end. Got an armor smith. More houses. Alright, you know, armor smith, let's hang out with you for a hot second. I need to sell anyway. What do we got here? We can steal. Got an apprentice. That's not stealing. That's not stealing. Let's save. Daily affirmation of focus and efficiency. All errors can be reforged into lessons. Work hard, work well. Abaddon demands only honest labor and forthright service. All ignorance can be reforged into knowledge. Each generation must forge its successors. All difficulties can be reforged into triumphs. And embrace your situation. Okay then. There you go. Some Pillars of Eternity tips for your life. There you go. Harlan and Dugan, I'm assuming, are more of these. Alright. I'm not going to read them right now. I might read them later. I do like them. I think it's really cool. But again, I don't want to take forever if people are wanting to see progress. On account of Tautanu's sales, pages are nearly empty. Oh, dude. The Almana man... Aumaua. This Aumaua man is of impressive build. Towering above the countertop, his skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. God, I had so much trouble reading that, and I don't know why. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome! You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? Is this your shop? That it is! Been here near on 20 years now. Seen all manner of things. Over the years, good luck, bad. Tatanu glances at the guards standing watch along the wall, but the Black Hammer smithery remains. What do you have? You come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now. Haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect that they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with... Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves. Maybe it makes them going. Tatanu snorts. Twatanu. God, I'm butchering these names. I know it. As if that's a lot. As if that lot would dare. God, why can't I read right now? I've been doing this for a while. 2.5 hours, I think. Yeah. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon or my shipment. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadows, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Douchebag. Glances at the nearby guard. And that's as it should be. But it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. Where was the wagon traveling from? We send the wagon up to New Haomar with weapons. And it swings around through Logholm and the like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through the Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Watanu shakes his head. Had a trader come through with word they'd made it to Logholm. I haven't heard a thing since. See them back safe and sound. I'd appreciate your trying anyhow. You bring back supplies, at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start. If you do find my workers, give them a good smack upside the head for me. You got it.
Hail and well met.
I'd like to see your wares. Of course, you won't find anything any finer, any blah, 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 blah. You know what I meant. I was pretty clear on that one. Alright, I'm gonna sell some crap here. Oh, good. Easy inventory selling. I don't think I need any of this shit. We got some hide. Let's keep a set of hide armor. Let's see. They're both light. Yeah, let's keep a set of light. Let's keep a set of medium. Got 6 and 30 for leather armor. Oh, we got different looks of leather. Oh. Oh, can I use scale? Yeah, there's different looks of the armor. I didn't notice that. I don't need all these torches. I don't think I need the wolf hide either. Take that. Take it. Take it. I don't want it. What do we have? We have 279 copper. It's gonna give us 519 more. No, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford any of those nice things. I think I might have to just be good for right now. I don't think I can afford... Rope and grappling hook. Rope and grappling hook. Yes. Yes, I need that. I need that. I'll probably need the pry bar. Yes. Give me. I want it. Gimme. Now I can go get that loot. Found a way around that. Sweetness. Alright. I think we're all set here. For now... Oh yeah, I wanted to check that real quick. Let's shove you in there. And armor. So, we've got this scale armor I want to check and see, but we also have these alternative looks for the leather. Do they actually look different? They do. Oh, tight. Yo, I like it. You know, but can we also use this? Gives me better damage reduction. What would be the negatives? What would be the negatives here? Compare. Alright. Damage reduction 7 versus damage reduction 6 flat. Slashing is both 9. Corrode on the leather is 3. There's no corrode on the other. Pierce is 5. Freeze is 9. Okay. Speed minus 35%. So I would slow down. Okay. I don't think I can do anything with this. Oh, cool. I already can do something. Give it +1 intellect. Huh. That's neat. That's really neat. But at the same time, I also have you. I'm assuming I can do the same thing. Yeah. So I'll be a little slower, but I'll be a lot more durable. I look pretty badass. That also looks pretty good too. Oh, I'll go a little slower, I guess. I'll probably regret it. Let's do it. And, why not, let's enchant it. Nice. That cost 300. I didn't notice. Oops. But that's okay. We've got intellect. Nice. So that bumped our int. That bumped our int. Can I... Can't enchant any of this other stuff? Yo, damaging. We can buff our spear. The spider leg does come in handy. Oh, okay. Tight. Damaging 1. Yeah. How about you? Can we do anything to you? No. Don't got anything for you. Okay. And their poleaxe that we're not even using. No. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Let's throw this shit back in here. Let's get out of here. Fast mode, thank you. Alright, I can't get into those houses. Oh, we also have stairs right there? Okay. Oh! There's a thing. A loth. See 4 people gathered by the door at the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, and his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Adira. That's how you say that. Okay. I'll forget. What's going on? Mocking us even while he shelters in our village just goes to show you that these fancy Adira manners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, especially not from Adirans. Adirans, pointy ears.
Go on, say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cock's feather!
Oh, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Is this dude like schizophrenic?
That's where you're wrong.
I think attacking him is a good idea. And why is that? If someone is baiting you as obviously as he is, it's generally wisest to walk away. We're done for now, but this is one better watch. This one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. Alright, bye drunkies. Yo, elf dude. Can we be friends? As the 3 stumble away, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Actually, that was fun.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
Straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about
I'm a wizard
yourself.
by training, and
Oh,
an
yes.
adventurer by necessity.
We getting a
I was
wizard?
born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of
I guess
the
it makes sense
Adir
with his
Empire.
icon.
And both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Okay.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we separated near some
Griffin
ruins.
Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
A Bewick.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
Or I'm just a ginger, and gingers can survive that kind of thing. I mean, that's why the dude here is killing everybody. Because of gingers. What are you going to do in What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on Dark Souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Yeah, kinda saw the tree. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. How did you manage to cross the 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints. Then the accent doesn't help. I kinda heard the same thing. Pretty sure you guys did too. For a moment he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard that you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes. He shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I mean, he's not wrong. Not wrong at all. Should get going.
How should I, given recent events? It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Yes. Let us be
Excellent.
friends.
I shall follow you.
Let's be friends. Tell me something. How do you feel about hunting a bear?
Ready when you are.
Sweet.
How
All
may I
right,
help?
mage dude, what do you have? What do you have? You got dazzling lights. You've got fan of flames. You've got sunless grasp. And you've got minor missiles. Arcane assault unleashes a bolt of magical energy from the grimoire. Oh, cool. Second. It's got second wind, but he can only use it in oh, it's only a combat thing. Okay, edit grimoire. Wizard's double. Alright, so dazzling lights. What do you do? It's an AoE. Less than 2 meters and 10 meters. Minus 10 will for 15 seconds. Daze for 15 seconds. Accuracy plus 10 versus reflex. Okay, not bad. Sunless Grasp is freeze damage, but it's a touch? That's a touch spell. I don't know if I want you doing touch spells. Fan of Flames. That sounds like Burning Hands, I'm assuming. Or range. Length. Okay. So yeah, it's got a bit of a range, but it's cone. Minor missiles, that's range 15. Cool. And that is... okay. So, we're going to remove that and add Wizard's Double. How's that, dude? That sounds far better. Far better. Alright. So we got that. Let's look at that. And you've got a thing for a weapon. Alright, I want you... and I want you to go defensive. Cool.
I shall.
Just say the word.
What are you using for gear, my dude? You've got a cape. You've got a hood. Tight. Your cape is torn and tattered. That's cool. You've got leather armor specific to you. Cool. Okay. I'll let you keep that. Got your grimoire, and you're using a scepter. Two-handed. Oh, scepters are ranged. Awesome. Cool. So you can actually stay out of a fight. Nice. I love when games do that. Instead of making like spellcasters have to wield like a crossbow or some shit at low level. Because they don't have enough spells. I love when they give some sort of basic attack that's ranged. Always great. Alright, what do we got? Villager and villager. Let's move. Hi!
Hail, traveler.
Oh, it's you! Tenfrith told us how you did for him. Oh, right, we saved the dwarf. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. What would you like? I'd like a room. Certainly, you're always welcome. Okay, sweet. You can do the common room, or oh, we get bonuses. How am I doing? Oh, I don't know. I'll take the common room because I'm poor. Whoa. Your sleep is restless and fevered. Oh boy. Assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety, you open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman. His face is shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Great! Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open. Whoa, that's a cool sketch. And they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks a word. Watcher. Nice! You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating in your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more. If only to confirm she is truly dead. This game's a whole lot creepier than I was anticipating. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Some kind of brown slop is congealing in these dishes. It smells burnt. Nice.
Hail, traveler.
Hi. I could use some reliable help. Do you know anyone looking for work? Oh, well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way. Let's see what I have to work with. Oh, I can add new people if I had money. Yo, tight. I don't have the money. That sucks, because I totally could have used an extra person to go track down a bear. Maybe we can have some fun with this later on. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Alright. Store. Oh, we can store stuff here. Nice. There's the retraining. 250 to retrain. Okay. Current party. Oh, you can have a full roster. Yes. Nice. Tight. Toy. Awesome.
Not a problem.
Alright,
Greetings.
I'd like to hire some help. I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Really? Well, let me see. The actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We get a lot of new faces in here too. Fewer than we used to, I'll admit. Tenfrith's the big draw. I'm sure we'll get the big crowds back again in no time. I used to work the tables. Actually, until the old owner up and left, nobody's sure what happened to him. He even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, see? The Black Hound? Still sitting upstairs, pining after him, poor old girl. Dude, the old owner's dead. The place ended up in my hands somehow. Ha! My very own inn, a lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Please, sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by the way a good meal today, unless you're fond of cold porridge. No, I'm good. I'm good right now. Oh, I love the sound. Just sounding like there's people all around. What do we got? There's the server. I don't want to be, oh shit. I did something and entered combat mode. I don't want to be, okay, there we go. Accidentally attack somebody. What do we got? Villager, ooh, drunkard. Villager. Those people are named probably for some more fancy stuff. Let's go back here and see Tenfrith. Spoons hanging by the fire, coated in brownish gunk. Nice. Hey, Tenfrith. Ah, it's you, my savior. He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen's around you. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I, oh, that's how I make food. Savory pie requires grain, beer, and meat. The Master Chef literally just gets people drunk with his food. Oh, that does not surprise at all. Let's go check out upstairs, see if there's anything cool up there. Hello, Caruser. Roaches scattered for the end of the crates. You think you ought to get yourself read? Literate, you mean? Yeah, literacy. I think you guys can attest to my ability to read tonight. I'm quite good at it. I'm quite competent. In guess that's locked. That's not end. 10 Years of Dawn. Okay. A book. It's just a book. These are more dudes probably for... Yep. God, there's a lot of people I can read. I need to look up to find out if that's important. I mean, it's really cool, and I don't want to skip it. Again, I have made, like, no progress in the last, like, hour and a half. Crime behind these books is a drawing that shows Aothas and Lord Raedric in a compromising position. What? That's not important? I just found blackmail, and it's just like, meh. Requires 3 lockpicks. We have 8. Do you want to pick the lock? Yes.
The work of a moment.
Nice. What do we got? Padded armor, a rapier, and a duelist hat. A duelist hat, you say? Let's take a look here. Yes! Awesome! That's hilarious. I'm wearing that. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. What do we got down here? Oh, it's the doggy! These bones are covered in tiny bite marks. I downstairs intently at the covered window. head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines in a low note, tail wagging slightly. Sorry, girl, don't think he's coming back. Could use a good dog. Here, girl. Dog's ears perk up, it trots over to you and barks happily. You have gained the item Black Hound added to inventory. Oh boy! Oh boy! I now have the Black Hound. I have another pet. That's funny. That's funny. But, Space Pig, you get to stay. Sorry, Black Hound. Space Pig for the win. Where's this? Oh, it just leads back outside. Okay. It's raining and cold. Whoops. Alright, we already looted everything in this room, except for a book. And there's... what have I done in here? That's a bad lock. Means I'll probably piss someone off. Oh, I just can't do it. Okay. Come on, Space Pig. We don't need any of these guys. Yes, I have a dog, Nicole. Thank you. But, Space Pig. Look, I get it. It's a doggo, and I know you like doggos, but Space Pig. Look at Space Pig. Stare at Space Pig. Do you see eternity through Space Pig's eyes? It's amazing. Don't ask, I have no fucking clue. And who are you then? Another fool to come answer Redrick's invitation? Our great lord had my sister run out of town after the bully was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. I'm sorry, homie. Everyone else here is just useless. Okay. Same thing over here. Yeah, same thing over here. Alright. Alright. I have to admit, the Space Pig is nicer. He is nicer. I mean, we do have the Black Hound, namesake of this wonderful inn in this great town. That, you want to move? There you go. You have this good little boy here. But Space Pig. Just saying. Space Pig. See? Even the guys in this bar think Space Pig is even better. That guy dying laughing. He saw that pig and was just like, magnificent. See? I'm not wrong. Alright. Find the door foreman in the dream. Done with that one. Okay, those are all done. Smith's shipment. Okay. Well, let's go this way. And then I told her that's not the pistol. Ha ha! Hi there, dude. You're super creepy over here. Let's check out this house, because this dude over here, this dude be creeping. This dude's just like peering in through the window from the tree, middle of the rain. What do we got in here? Alfra. Oh, Alfra. Kitty. 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 Kitty.
Ready when you are. Just say the word.
Well, let me talk to Kitty. Steal, steal. Alright, I'm not going to steal from you. What's up? A dire wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps her unborn child. She is clearly quite pregnant. Turns her head slightly as you enter.
How do you do?
Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise once she turns and sees you. Oh, sorry, I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? Master Odamas, by chance? Why, yes. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Alfra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments, she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kaliska Oh, it's Kaliska's sister. Kaliska was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister, I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Face crumples and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Kaliska mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide assistance. It's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kaliska as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers. And Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling them a sign of the gods' disfavor. With my Hathor gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. I hope Kaliska could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child from being hollowborn. She's moved south to Angslag's compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else. Now with Kaliska gone, please, can you help me? Long way to go. Can't do this. It's a long way to go. What's in it for me? I'll think about it if I ever head that way. Not one for charity. Handle this yourself. I'll find Ranga for you. You will? Oh, gods bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay with her with. 20 copper. Nice. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of, well, I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Angslag's compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. Thank you again. Truly, you'll be saving us both. Can I talk to you about your cat? Tell me a few things about Gilded Vale. Tell me about the village. Whose lands? Oh man, there was an option to say, hey, I like your cat. I wonder if that would have given me the cat. Man, I wanted the cat. Cat. Kitty. Kitty. Can't have the cat. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I've messed up, guys. I think I lost the chance to get a kitty.
Not a problem.
I'm a disgrace. I'm a disgrace, guys. There's more. Yep. Alright, let's head over here to the tree and have a vision of the old lady, I'm assuming. Oh, she's all glowy! Don't mind me. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles. I do still have Space Pig. You're right, I do still have Space Pig. Oh, can I get a space cat? Alright, the squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her nose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when breezes shift. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Do it! Let's reach out and touch faith. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt in your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. When you open them again, she is staring at you, with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body is still swaying in the wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives you a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean, when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you, reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I think I survived a Beowak. Beowak. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
You said souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
I want to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
What happened to you? She laughs. She laughs, rasping a choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth. Sexy, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing her blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found? Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Wow. What is an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear. Of course, dear.
Farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes, and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. I was granted Crucible of the Soul! Aloth. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. You know what? I like this guy. I trust him. I'm a watcher. Well, that's interesting. All right. I expected that. I expect that explains how you survived a Biowick. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about Watchers? Only that they're rare and they seem to have quite unique insights into certain soul conditions, as you just demonstrated. Well, let's hit the old dusty trail, I guess.
Just say the word.
That's what I'm saying. Aider. Yo, Aider.
Sip.
Smell of pipe smoke. At once earthy and sweet winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke into its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with peculiar smirk. Interesting.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I was close when I said 20. I'm
Dwarf
sorry.
woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
I like this guy. What are you talking
People hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted anyway.
Thank you. I just assumed 20. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops.
Wow.
You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment. His brow arched. His smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
You know what, Hi there, do you know what a watcher is? I know people tell me that I shouldn't be, like, blurting this out all the time, but hey, do you know what a watcher is? Hey, do you know what a watcher? Do you know what a watcher is? Hey, did you know I'm a watcher? Yeah, I like that. That's a good answer. Impossible, I don't drool half as much. I like that one. Ha! So you're already familiar. Still, you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Around here, we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. Well, do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Let's not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
I like this guy. Can I take him with me? You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Aethys. Overthrows Red Ceres. Marches on Direwood. Gave him a Direwooden hello. What's a Direwooden hello?
We blew him up.
Who's Aethys? God of rebirth and redemption? Formally, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. I had other questions. I got time. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Good to know. Radric sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on the good authority someone in town was working with Kulsk. Plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward. So Swithin, that's my headman, He steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. That is a good way to say hello, Nicole. Hello there, how's it going? It's a whole lot better than saying hello with a bunch of hanged people on a tree. We'll say that. Definitely a much better hello. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later. Not for plotting against Raedric, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back.
Sorry, dude.
After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the Legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Glances at you and lowers his voice. Yeah, you can see why I was eager to leave. Who's Kolsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Waden's legacy started with Waden. You know, we could travel together. Where are you heading? Some place called Cadnua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago.
Cool.
He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason, if I ever heard one.
All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing.
Yes!
As long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Tilts his head forward and gives you a pointed look. Let's get going. We got another... Holy shit, this dude has 91 health. I leveled. Yo, that fucking hat. That hat. It makes my hair go away. My hair's gone. Oh, okay. Oh, we want some survival. We want some lore. Eh. Can I save that point? I hope that point remains. Alright, let's see here. We get another phrase. Reduces slashing and piercing damage of enemies in the area. That's good. Reduces concentrations of concentration of enemy in the area. Concentration. The character's concentration determines how likely they are to have their spells or attacks interrupted during combat. Every point of resolve increases a character's concentration as opposed to by the attack's interrupt rating. Like attack rolls, interrupts use a randomized roll to determine if the interrupt is successful. If the concentration is superior to the interrupt rating, the interrupt is less likely to occur. That might be helpful. Make it so the enemy has a harder time being able to hit. You get to take him with you just like you wanted. Yes, I do, Nicole. Yes, I do. Super thrilled. Yeah, that guy's friggin' cool. I'm looking forward to having him in the party. And the last one I have is emboldens allies in the area of effect with bonus fortitude and will. I'm gonna go with the concentration. I want to see if that'll help us interrupt and better control combat. That should be fun. That's it. Okay. Done. All right. And my other new dude leveled up as well. Hey, homie. What's up? All right, let's see here. You've got lore mechanics. I want your I still don't have I don't know what he is. I want to bump your lore. I want you to be my lore boy. I guess I'll put it in mechanics and save your next point. Because it's the only skills that you currently have points into. Oh, new spell. What do we get? 2 new spells. Okay. Bewildering Spectacle. Confusion. Okay. Binding Web. Causes a web to get people stuck. Alright. Bulwark against the elements. Damage reduction on himself. Yeah, I don't even think about it. Combusting Wounds. Causes enemy wounds in the area of effect to ignite, inflicting additional burn damage over time. Each time they are wounded. That's cool. Corrosive Siphon. Ooh. Corrode damage as endurance over 13 seconds. Drain. Oh, yeah. That might be good. Curse of Blackened Sight. Blind. Fetid Carcass. Or Caress. Fetid Caress. Paralyze. Ooh. Infused with Vital Essence. Plus 50 max endurance, plus 50 health. Oh. To himself. Merciless Gaze. Plus 15% of hits converted to crits. Miasma of Dull-Mindedness. Debuff. Mirrored Image. Necrotic Lance. Corrode damage. And bonus corrode damage over time. I think I'll take that and, ooh, Rolling Flame. Burn damage upon anyone in its path. That is cool, but could potentially hurt me. Ray of Fire. Burns a ray of flame between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to the target and anyone caught in the ray. I'm worried because I don't know if he's going to hurt me. Well, let's do that one and... Alright, hold on. Cancel. Let me look at your AI. Let me look at your AI here. I have you set to crowd control. That's Dazzling Lights, Bewildering Spectacle, alright, and Combusting... Okay, so yeah, those are the ones I was looking at. I just want to make sure there's skills he'll use. Next. Bewildering Spectacle and Combusting Wounds. Next. Done. Cool. He now has those spells. What are other spells that you will be set to use? Dazzling Lights, Bewildering Spectacle, Combusting Wounds, Curse of Blackened Sight, Arduously Emotion, Expose Vulnerabilities, etc. Foe-only spells that cause afflictions. Let's go into your Grimoire. Because Dazzling Lights, that's a foe-only thing. Fan of Flames, though, you're not going to cast with your current AI. Sunless Grasp. Increase damage and minus accuracy. The missiles, Wizard's Double. I want you to have that. Oh, I was hoping I could prepare multiple of it. I guess not. Okay, I'll go back. Have them with those. Do that again. So that's cool. Alright. You! Okay. What are you? You have Defender. Second Chance. Revive. Oh, this dude has a self-revive. Oh, this man is amazing. He's got a saber. Alright, homie. What are you? What is your class? He's a fighter. Dude, we got ourselves a tank. Yes. Thank you. We got a tank who has the ability to self-revive himself from his armor. That's cool. That's so cool. Awesome. And you're using a saber. Saber giving you 34 accuracy, 15 to 22 damage. What do I got? I got a rapier. Is that better than your saber? What's better here? Compare. So his saber gives better damage. Has a better interrupt. Has bonus damage. This is bonus accuracy. .39 accuracy versus 34. I think I'm going to keep you with that, dude. You got a medium shield, so that's good. Alright, saber, go away. Or rapier, go away. Saber, keep that. Awesome, my dudes. Awesome. We're starting to have a party. We're starting to have an actual squad going on here, guys. Awesome. Alright, we got that stairs down there. I also want to check out this place. Because usually when you have something ornate like this, where it's actually moving, there's some purpose to it. Called it. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. Trumbull. We won't sell for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. Muffled sound emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards come through that door gets shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swainer. I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads. But we'll be back, Trumbull. And we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Cool. Alright. I don't have control. I can't do anything yet. Gotta wait. Try not to let them die. Try not to let who die? My party members? Why do you have no faith in me? Hi! Nelvin Man stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggests a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently as in his grip. Get back if you value your life! Hold on. I'm not here to hurt anyone. Wait, I know you. You just came into town, right? Don't tell me Sweener's already got his claws into you. God's that's all I need. Well, the first two didn't like. I had no say in those two dying. You cannot blame me for those two dying to a cutscene. There is no save to cutscenes, okay? What was that ruckus outside? Where to begin? Swainer's whipped them up into a froth, going on about like the grain stores. Claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do is with the grain is sell it. Can't create it out of thin air. I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in. I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale. Swainer and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted, and most of it I'm getting from the farmers. And most of what I'm getting from the farmers? Gestures to the sacks and containers. It's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat. I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainer's howling after things he has no right to. Seems a pretty clean story for a messy situation. It's not. Look, Swainer's always been a rotten bastard. His store's so limited, maybe I save the good stuff for the people who deserve it. Afra, for instance, she's expecting a child. Should I let her starve instead? Do the villagers know about the grain supply? Some. The innkeeper, for instance. It's better not to worry anyone. I'll be trading for supplies soon enough. Just keep things calm until then. We'll be in the clear. Keeper? I wouldn't drink the ale, is all I'm saying. Maybe I ought to have a talk with him. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore, but maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it. And we'll all have to make some sacrifice. Be in debt for you. You can convince him. Okay. A rancid stench rises from this grain. It's mushy and mottled with green. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Disgusting. Disgusting! Alright. Back to the inn! How you all doing? Are you having fun? I'm having fun. We've been going for 3 hours and 45 minutes. I should eat food at some point. First, let's talk to Pasca.
Good day to you.
Never mind, I can't talk to her about it.
Hello.
Don't know who you are. Don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Oh, good, he's one of those people. Careful, looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. Smells like it too. Saw you outside the mill. What's that about? Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What about? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town. On account of he's got the mill to his name. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat that we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy a grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich on their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. What if I buy you around? Can you talk to me then? Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats. Maybe I'll fill up the trading words. Yo, barkeep.
Good day to you.
I'd like to buy a round for the fine fellows over there. Fine fellows? You're having me on. Any more fighting and I'll have to ban Swainer from the inn entirely. Till then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. Please, if I can, just get them talking. Might be able to convince them to stop harassing the miller. The innkeeper studies you warily for a moment. Well, that's alright. Then here, 3 drinks for 3 fools. You get them off Trumbull's back, and maybe he'll be a little less stingy with his supplies.
Good day to you.
I got free drinks. Ah! You again. What do you want now? I brought the drinks. So you have, by the flame. Never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Black Howl's shit beer. God, that's good. Alright then. You got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him against a wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. Maybe you could tell me more about what's going on. You know what? Maybe you could tell me more about what's going on. Like I said, the miller's in charge of the grain prices. He says they're fair, but I know for a fact that folks like Alpha pay half what we do. Maybe we've been a bit rough with them, but what are we supposed to do? We can't keep paying. We're going to starve. And do you think Trumbull's going to be sorry when we do? There's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against a wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. You're right. Things going like they are, we're gonna end up hanging from that tree out there. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now. With all the crops failing, haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pasca needs a hand around the inn. Alright, that's one way to do it, I guess. Back and forth again. You having fun though? You enjoying this? The start of a game, it's always got these slow points right near the start. Yo, Trumbull.
How do you do?
I spoke to Swainer. What do you say? I've convinced him to leave your family in peace. What? That's... Really? It's great news. Sure hope you'd get through to him. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. different things than meant there when you say it, right? They're out of their minds with drink half the time. Owe you a great debt. Here. Today's earnings. Show my appreciation. And you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. Keep it. You have a hard enough time. You're a generous soul, friend. We'll have to thank you for making it through the coming year. Safe travels. May you find a favor with the gods. You are welcome! Yay! I turned up loot. It's probably only like 20 fucking copper. Who cares? I'll make that. Alright. So. Gotta head to Cadnua. Gotta bring Ader to speak with Marwald and Cadnua. Gotta find Anslag's... Gotta go to Anslag's Compass to speak to Mother Ragna. And we gotta go to the Black Meadow to find that. But there's also the staircase here that I want to check out. Be back in just a moment. I'm gonna go use the restroom. And then we're gonna head down into these depths. See what we find.
Mic on, mic off.
I'm back. Let's go. Let's go into the depths, see what we find. Staircase. Oh, this looks good. Rising sun and the 3 dawn stars. Symbol of Athos.
I haven't been in here for, must be 5, 6 years.
Man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He was a grunt, fox-like aspect. A gaunt, fox-like aspect. Yeah, I can read. And his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care. That's mean to go in. Just a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Ader. Paying your respects, Aothesian. He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there. Even with the rats as big as they are, the main edge of hostility belies Ader's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Jerks his head towards Ader. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my iron clawed up for it. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aethys. The scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Direwood. From Red Saris, even. Not so much from Red Saris these days. Till the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Athesians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, and up until recently, Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, we'll be forgiven. And legacy will end, see? Until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house doesn't sit right with me. You can get down there, find their remains. Maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's a coin in it for you if you need motivating. Pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I'll find them. And by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. If you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs to keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself some. And then he stands up. Perfectly fine. Yay! Well, it looks like this is going to be a dungeon. Hello? I don't know how big this dungeon is, but I've been going for 4 hours. I think I'm going to take a break. This is a good spot to stop. Right at the start of a dungeon. Next time we get to start with some action. New file. Worston's Crazy Oh, I didn't realize I had caps lock. Worston's Crazy Adventure. Save. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. At least for now. I don't know if I'll be back on today. I'm going for 4 hours. I've done nothing else with my day. I need to eat some food. I haven't eaten today. I'm hungry. Thank you guys for coming by and watching. Ivysaur, thank you for the follow once again. Cole, thank you for hanging out. Let's see here. I don't really know how most of this stuff works. But thank you all so much for watching. I will be back at some point. You can follow me on Twitter. Worst Heroes. I'll likely make sure to post on there when I'll be going live. And I'm trying to be a little more active on there as well. Usually am not super active on there, but that's it for this stream. Again, thank you very much for coming by for my first stream back. Yes, you can see one of my torches' battery died in the middle of the stream. I need to plug it back in and charge it. Kind of ruins the aesthetic that way, but whatever. It's fine. It happens. For the first stream, I didn't have any frame drops. No one complained about quality or not being able to hear me, so I'd have to say this is a pretty good and lucky first stream. So not bad. But that was our first dive into Pillars of Eternity. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see people again soon. Another place you can find me is I often join my buddy Biohazard 1987 on his live streams Mondays, Thursdays, and sometimes Wednesdays from 8 p.m. Eastern Time until 10. And we're usually playing Crossout or Borderlands these days. But those are places you can check us out. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good night, everybody.